Well, this is something you won't see every day at Frankentrain Laboratories. A stone stock original 312 K5 from my good buddy. Oops, I forgot to put the boiler cover back on. Ay, ay, ay. Just goes right on. I'll fiddle with it later and make sure I don't have something in there in the way. He sent it to me with a broken wire, and his smoke tubing had come off. This is a smoke and boiler version of the 312. I think it's from 47. I forgot to look at the date, but wires are old. I had to do a lot of cleaning on the contacts just to get them to take solder. But it's his father got it. It's doesn't have the flyer. It's got Pennsylvania. He's converted it to knuckle because he's got a lot of knuckle cars. I had it here some time ago, and I tried to put it back in order using the original screws. His father had repaired it several times, and he didn't have the original screws, and that was an exciting trip. But in any case, here we are working on my 4B, my little 4B, 40 miles an hour, and it's doing okay. You can see the smoke's coming out. It's got a little rattle in there, but I mean, it is old, right? I'm not nervous about it. It runs fine. The motor's fine. Very smooth. Smoke in there works fabulous. I had already been in here before, so I knew what he had. Can you imagine 1954, that thing going around the track at Christmas time? Mama San would be calling the cops and the fire department and everybody else. Holy moly. What a beauty. Reverse like a charm. I cleaned them. Cleaned the fingers and stuff. Notice the smoke in neutral. I always thought that was pretty cool. You're just sitting there. Okay, fine. It's taken out. Nice and slow. Speeds up. Pulling a load. Gets going. I'm going to have to put this on the track. I'm going to have him pull some of my cattle cars around. His father would have liked that. His father worked on the Illinois Central up in the tower. In fact, it's Mr. Ellis's tower over there. I got him getting the bags of mail when they throw it out. Little story there, but I'll tell you another time. This is a good engine. I put all new screws in it last time I had it. Did a lot of straightening and cleaning and doing, he had one brush laying here. Oh, I got to put his little thing back on, but he had one brush. It was all tied up. You can see how tight it is, shrunken down. I don't know what happened. It was running, but it was running a little weak. So I put the new brushes in, cleaned everything, lubed everything, and put a little grease on the gear. Yeah, I think he's got a runner. Not often you see these so complete. And everything works, everything is as it is. And, we talked about making changes, but I just felt I couldn't do this. Not to his dad's engine that he worked on for Steve. I knew him, I was there, we played with this engine. I just couldn't see me doing that to his father's work. I said, look, let me get you something else and send it to you, and you can check out the new stuff and make a comparison, but let's keep this one the way it is. The only thing that's not accurate is the coupler, but everybody and his brother almost did that. That was a pretty common thing. It's a good engine, runs well, all complete, not a lot of damage. It's got wear, but kids played with it. I know he plays with it. He puts it out at Christmas. He's a little disappointed I didn't get it done in time, but I got snowed. I got worn out and snowed under and couldn't make it. So there. 312. I think it's 47, Pennsylvania K5. Really, really came together nicely. But I had it before, so I knew what it was, and I knew that it would. But it's always fun to put one together and make it work right. Okay, I'll post this just out of, you might want to see it. Okay, later.